Today's fan of interest is an Italian fan by the name of Marelli. The model is Auretta, and it is roughly 9 inches across, and it is a DC only fan. It will not run on AC, and the voltage is unknown. The bottom plate which gives that information was missing on this fan, but it appears to run very nicely on standard wall voltage here. So I did try it on 220 and it ran pretty good, but I didn't like the fact that it was pulling about over 60 watts, which seems excessive to me for a fan this size. And on 120 volts it pulls, I don't know, 20 watts or so, and puts out a decent breeze. So that's what I'm going to call it. 120 volt DC fan. They made them in a whole variety of voltages, so you just kind of, if you don't have the information, you just have to experiment. So it came to me minus the switch and minus the brush holders and minus one of the caps for oilers, which is pretty common, I think, because they just pull off. It's not a screw-on affair. They just pop on. So pop on, pop off, I guess. So I found a little knurled knob in my brass collection, and I fabricated one up for it to make it complete. And the cage was a mess. I ended up replacing all the spokes. This, I don't know if it's very easy to tell on the video, but the cage is brass and the blade is nickel plated, and the struts are also nickel plated, and that's how this fan came originally. So I returned it to that, and the pinstriping you see on it is pretty much the original style. So I tried to restore this one basically back to original condition. So let's see how she runs. Pretty quiet, okay. It's a 2-speed fan. Put it on the 2nd speed. I feel like this was, even though it's a very small fan, I feel like it's a very high quality fan, manufactured for those days. So these fans are relatively rare in the United States, but they're rather common in other places like Australia and Vietnam and of course Italy. And I was lucky enough to get this one. And even though it was incomplete, I was lucky to get it. So this one goes into service now. It's all ready to go. It's a Marelli Auretta.